the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Duran in at the 5, down low. And for the Knicks, we've got Bridges. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Cunningham taking a look at New York. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home court advantage. And they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round one.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here, it is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Anunoby passes to Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Towns kicks to Brunson. Here's the teardrop. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so if he misses the chippy, that's tough to take.
It's to Hardaway. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Drills the three-pointer.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Hardaway. On the way, Harris. Defended by Hart. Thompson dishes to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Thompson in the post. He's against Bridges. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Cunningham. Goes up again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice uptake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line. And he can't get the first one. And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson kicks to Bridges. And he drives in.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. Got it from 16 feet. Cunningham's got 9.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Outside, Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
He hits the second from the line. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Cunningham. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's good.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Cunningham outside. Again, the Pistons score.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Right, with a screen on Cunningham. Anunoby finds Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Towns. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Harris. To Cunningham.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Knicks trail by 5. Outside, Towns. Here's Bridges. It's tipped. Cunningham outside, down low, and slam dunk by Harris.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Hart the pass to Towns. Over Hardaway, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Towns has got 9 points.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Listen, Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Duran, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Cunningham inside. Brunson covering. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Puts it up from 17. He can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Cunningham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hart the pass to Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 11 points in the game.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
With some art, Robinson with the block. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. Now just a 4-point Piston lead. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. Ivy comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Schroeder from outside off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges inside. He's up against Beasley.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Schroeder. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Bridges. Count it. Bridges has got 10 points.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
The Pistons working the ball around now. The shot by Ivy, no good. New York shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. To the paint, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Now, here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. Buries it down low. And the Pistons lead by 3.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Beasley against Bridges. Over Beasley, and the Knicks good for 2.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by New York. Payne with it. Still scoreless. Towns is screen on shooter. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire up the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Shoots from 14, and that one released in time, but no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The Knicks with the lead. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Asar Thompson. Ivy is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Beasley in at the small forward position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And that one falls for Ivy.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Schroeder, left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Detroit, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. He's off on the first.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Achua. Here's Bridges. He gets that one. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poked away. Stolen by Robinson. Up top, McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Bridges against Ivy. Bridges kicks to Achua. Clock at 2. Here's Payne. Off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And there's the call on Precious Achua. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Schroeder finds Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Beasley's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside, tipped away, stolen by Thompson. Driving to the basket.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Bridges passes to Achua. Takes a 3. They get it back. And Thompson sends it back. To the middle. Beasley kicks to Ivy. Schroeder, left side. To Ivy. Shot clock at 5. It's over Bridges. The shot by Ivy, no good. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McBride passes to Achua. Right side Robinson. Bridges outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Schroeder dishes to Ivy. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson with the block.
This is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
It's tipped. Anunoby kicks to Achua. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. All Reed's checked in for Detroit. Anunoby against Beasley. Robinson a screen on Ivy. Clock at 4, and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Anunoby passes to Towns. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
But Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the wing on the left, Towns wide open. And they'll get another chance. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Bridges, no one around him. And there's another one for the Knicks.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Down low. Stewart misses. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Beasley against Anunoby. Over Beasley. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. 3-pointer. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Beasley sets a screen for Harris. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off. New York has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham looking it over. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Then for the Pistons, Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Hardaway is subbed in for Jaden Ivey. That's good from Cunningham. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Robinson a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Knicks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. First one falls for him.
Well, because Jalen Brunson is such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Thompson to the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. And that's 17 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Burns sets the screen for Cunningham. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Pass to McBride. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. On the way, Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Johnson. No good on that one. The Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby with it. Hardaway picks him up. One-on-one here. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Back to Robinson. Pass to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
For Detroit, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That's good from Cunningham. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. And it's tied up with that one.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hardaway finds Cunningham. Takes it from 10, and he nails the jumper. Cunningham's got 24.
And obviously Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line. That's good from Cunningham. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Pass to McBride. 5 on the clock. Towns high post. Shoots over Duran. And it's Towns missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. To the paint, here's Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Knicks making a switch here. Payne's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. You can shoot at range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Bridges passes to Towns. Back to Bridges. Outside Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns throws it down.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Rejected by Harris. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Detroit Pistons.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous.
Harris outside. Pass to Duran. And here's Cunningham. Like at 6. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 28.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 27 points for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Towns against Duran. Down low. Knocks it loose. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You know, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Thompson against Anunoby. Thompson passes to Cunningham. To the middle. Shakes him. And Duran finishes inside. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duran.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Off target from outside.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brunson surveying the D. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Duran, that's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside, Towns. Anunoby outside. Cunningham against Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Duran finds Harris. Some solid defense from Hart.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brunson against Cunningham. From the line. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons trail by 3. On the way, Harris for the tie. And they get it back. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Duran. Now here is Harris. Outside Hardaway. Thompson misses. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Duran.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. No good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
The Knicks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Outside Hardaway. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. To Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. Over Hardaway. Towns controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. To Cunningham. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 34 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To Brunson. Brunson barreling in. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Stewart passes to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Bridges, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Pass to Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. That's good from Cunningham. Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. And a switcher also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Robinson. Hart against Thompson. Pass to McBride. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Beasley outside. Stewart with the screen on Bridges. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. On the wing, Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Hart, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things in the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. So for the Pistons, Ivy comes in for Tobias Harris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New York leading by 8. Here's Hart. 6 points for him. Inside. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Pass to Thompson. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. For 3, Bridges, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Thompson outside. Shoots over Bridges. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Thompson. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Towns kicks to Bridges. Robinson passes to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Over in the corner, McBride. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Hart.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now, Ivy, he's got 12. Unloads from 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ivy's got 14 points.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Payne finds Towns. Up to Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. Pass to Achua. Here's Bridges. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Bridges has got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now, Ivy. And here's Beasley. Here's Schroeder. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Achua. Back to Payne. Bridges outside. Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Payne with it. Back to Bridges. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Here's McBride. Money from the wing. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Now, here's Ivy. Defended by McBride. And here's Ivy. Over McBride. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Jaden Ivey is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Klintman in at the fourth. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Stewart.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Payne passes to Anunoby. Towns the screen. The kick out to Anunoby. To Payne, a three ball. Detroit with the rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. Towns a screen on Schroeder. Here's Payne trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Can't connect from short range. The Pistons shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. After Klintman. Schroeder outside. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Anunoby kicks to Payne. Anunoby with the screen for Payne. Here's McBride. Robinson dishes to Towns. 16 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Ivy up top, defended by McBride. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Robinson. Towns down low. Misses the baby hook. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Schroeder. Payne covering. Robinson against Stewart. Now here's Ivy. No good on the triple.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Knicks leading by 10. Now here's Payne. Robinson finds Anunoby. Towns is doubled. The kick out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Payne on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 6th assist on the night. Pistons trail by 12. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Beasley. Stewart with the screen on Anunoby. Beasley for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beasley's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Towns a screen on Schroeder. And here is Robinson. Anunoby outside. Here's McBride. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ivy. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Payne with a screen for Anunoby. Pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Beasley with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
On the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Towns a screen on Beasley. Takes the 13-footer. He doesn't hit that one.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the inside. Klinsman. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Towns down low, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
They get it again. Stewart. And it's all evened up. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Cunningham inside. Brunson covering.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
First free throw is good. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. Over Cunningham. New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Away against Bridges. Duran with a screen on Hart. Cunningham, the top of the key jumper, is on the mark. Cunningham's got 40 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Both shots good from the strike. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
To the paint, here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
That's good from Harris. He's off on the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Cunningham, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Pistons trail it. Here's Ivy. Harris outside. The shot by Ivy, no good. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Bridges' shot, good.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
On the way, Harris. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. New York leading by 3. Bridges outside. Thompson against Anunoby. Hart, that's good.
Nice shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Detroit has gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Hardaway with it. Hart covering. Hardaway against Anunoby. Hardaway passes to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Brunson with some nice D. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. It's up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hardaway. Out to Thompson. Over Brunson. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Got that one up quick. Hart's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Knicks.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Bridges against Hardaway. Good on the shot. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Over Ivy. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hardaway. That shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Hart. Towns looking around. Down low. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Ivy.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, he looked so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.